Hi, and welcome to CCDTV News. I'm your host, Rowen Fisler, giving you the latest updates on your school and your community. Two 2023 graduates and an instructor from Conestoga's Respiratory Therapy Advanced Diploma Program received national honors at the Canadian Society of Respiratory Therapists Educational Conference on May 5th. Held in Banff, Alberta, the conference recognized Jenna D. Toffoli with the gold medal for having the highest score in Canada on the national exam for respiratory therapists. Gustavo Ricardo Perez was recognized with a bronze medal for having the country's third highest score, and Professor Pam Hall was recognized with the Robert Mary Excellence in Education Award. I got the chance to speak with Professor Hall and Perez about their time in Banff and the awards they took home. Conestoga College's Dune campus is home to tons of different programs, including various health science programs, such as the respiratory therapy program. Three members of Conestoga College, Professor Pam Hall, Jenna Toffoli, and Gus Perez, all won awards at the CSRT annual conference this year in Banff, Alberta. Professor Hall isn't naive to the impact the conference has had on her program.
Usually there's a few of us that will go to the conference, and it really has helped us shape this program. You know, some of the topics and the trends, and, emerging new ideas and procedures and equipment that we see at the conferences are things that we integrate into our program.
Professor Hall was the recipient of the Robert Mary Excellence in Education Award, which left her in a flurry of emotion.
Again, when I go back and I think about all the CSRT conferences that I've been at over the years, and when I watch the individuals that have won, the ones that have come before me, they've all done amazing things in the world of education. I never really thought that I was at that level. So I was really, really honored to get that award. Although Professor Hall has spent decades in the field, she insists she isn't out of gas just yet. I'm going to continue to support students. I feel like the way that I support students now is much different than what I did 10 years ago. So I'd like to continue to evolve that. I'm still excited about the field of respiratory therapy. So, I want to continue to convey that. My home is in the classroom and in the lab. This is where I love to be. So I'm just going to keep going. Gus Perez won a bronze medal at the conference's medical exam, and he knows he couldn't have done it alone.
The reason we did so successfully through school, there's no coincidence that so many people have won medals over the years. It's because of teachers like Pam and what she's inspired. She's interesting, she's funny, she's engaging, and she's incredibly knowledgeable about what she teaches.
Perez also acknowledged the fact that he was not the only Conestoga student who scored big at the conference.
I even think it's something she was aiming for early on. I think she wanted to prove to everybody that she could succeed, and I think she's done it. I don't think there's any doubt that she'll be a fantastic respiratory therapist.
The RT program will welcome students back to class in a few months' time. I'm Rowen Fisler for CCDTV News. The trades are some of the few jobs which are in high demand and have been for some time now. The government of Canada estimates that there is a need for over 250,000 skilled trade workers over the next 5 years to meet demand. Currently, women only make up 8% of the trade workforce, according to Stats Can, with industry experts suggesting the number is actually closer to 5%. Former Olympic boxer Mandy Bujold and fellow industry leaders are finding ways to help the next generation of women in skilled trades in Waterloo region.
It's unfortunate that it's such a small number.
With an economy that has seen its ups and downs over recent years, the trades are some of the few jobs that are in high demand. With demand for trade workers in the thousands, women only currently make up 8% of the workforce, according to Stats Can. That's where she comes in. Two-time Olympic boxer Mandy Bujold is now fighting a new battle. The Kitchener native is now the manager of industry and community partnerships at the Grand Valley Construction Association. Bujold believes change is possible with the help of a certain demographic.
I think it's really going to require, the men who make the 95%, There needs to be like a direct, approach from the male allies within the industry to say, hey, this person has potential.
While Bugeaud praises the initiatives that are helping women in Waterloo Region, she knows there's still work to be done.
Again, I think there's lots of amazing resources out there. It's just a matter of, can we access them and are they accessible to everyone?
One of these initiatives is the Women in Skilled Trades program at Conestoga College's Reuter Drive campus in Cambridge. Women in Skilled Trades liaison Nadine McPhee believes women may need an earlier push in the trades to get the ball rolling.
Originally, we thought, we need to start doing that by the time they're in grade 7 or 8, which is around 12 or 13 years old. These newer studies have actually shown that it's earlier than that.
McPhee believes, alongside men being allies, that women need to stick together in order to succeed.
One of the biggest things that's going to help women succeed in the trades is women actually supporting women. I think that that's something that we need to stress and build if we really want to see more success in the field.
The trades have become a serious option for young women, such as Madison McConnell, who believes she could have had a future in the trades.
I look back at, I've spent so many years in school trying to figure it out. A lot of programs, you go to university, get a bachelor, and then you can't do anything with it. So I do think if I could redo life and start back from square one, 100% I would consider it.
Although there's a long road ahead, there are steps being taken to pave the way for the newest generation of women in skilled trades. I'm Rowen Fisler for Spoke Online. Conestoga College recently took part at the 2024 Skills Ontario competition, winning several medals in the process. The event was held from May 6th to 8th at the Toronto Congress Centre, where elementary, secondary, and post-secondary students competed in more than 75 contests representing skills in manufacturing, transportation, construction, service, and technology sectors. 10 Condors won medals. This happened to be 4 gold medals, 1 silver medal, and 5 bronze medals in various sectors. Conestoga also took part in the hands-on exhibit at the competition, with different stations highlighting the latest technological advances in several programs which can be found at Conestoga College. This gave future students the chance to experiment with tools and equipment used by these programs. Check out this highlight reel of the event to get a closer look of what happened at the exhibit. For a rundown on the events, feel free to visit Conestoga News on the official Conestoga website at blogs1.conestogac.on.ca/news. Condors. Summer is almost here, and the city of Kitchener kicked off the season with a bang. Kitchener held its first ever Welcome Fest, ushering in a busy summer with tons of events for everyone within the community to enjoy. In an event that drew hundreds of locals, I spoke to several people involved with the festival, including Kitchener Mayor Barry Verbanovich, about their excitement for Welcome Fest alongside other events in store for Kitchener this summer.
It's no different. You want to make people feel like they're the only ones in the audience.
The city of Kitchener held its first annual Welcome Fest, ushering in a summer full of events thrown by the city. The festival was held at City Hall in Carl Zare Square, with hundreds of locals attending the event. Mayor Barry Verbanovich knew it took more than just himself to make this event happen.
You know, behind the scenes, it's really our staff team who are responsible for planning all of the events with community partners, and so the Welcome Fest idea came from them, and looking at really how do we bring more life and vitality to downtown Kitchener throughout the spring, summer, and fall, and this is a great kickoff event.
Kitchener is home to many cultures and backgrounds, which can make it difficult to give appreciation to each individual culture. Manager of special events Steve Roth and his team are trying to make sure everyone's voices are heard.
And we're starting more and more to work with a really a diverse group of cultural community groups who come to us with all their great ideas, because we can't plan an Arab festival, we can't plan a Caravana festival, we can't plan a Rowen festival. But our community is starting to come up, and we're finding ways to support them, to bring their culture and their diversity to the streets of Kitchener.
The festival was free of charge and had food and drink for everyone, with all musical performances varying in genre. Tracy Van Kalsbeek, Executive Director of KW Oktoberfest, explained the significance her organization had in making this event possible.
So we had applied for some grant funding from Heritage Canada to do a festival event that brought the community together to celebrate all the amazing cultural festivals in our community, hence Welcome Fest, where we're at today, which is really exciting. We found out about that funding and we reached out to our partners at the City of Kitchener and the Downtown BIA to say, hey, let's throw a really great party for our community and kick off the summer together.
Several bands played throughout the night with captivating performances, all leading to the main event, the headliner. Canadian country singer-songwriter Ali Walker headlined the first ever Welcome Fest, making her presence known with a full set of her own songs. Walker made it very clear that she wants her songs and performances to be the life of the party.
Where I'm right now is I know I'm performing a ton, so I want songs that are just like rocking and having fun. I'm going to be on the road every day of my life for the next several years, so I'm like, how can I have fun? So I'm not thinking about some ballads or being like too in my heartstrings. I'm like, let's have fun.
For more information on any future events held by the City of Kitchener, you can find the information on their website or their social media pages. I'm Rowen Fisler for CCDTV News. Waterloo is hosting its own fair share of festivals this summer, with one of those festivals happening this Saturday. The Open Streets Festival is happening on June 15th from 12 to 6 p.m. at Waterloo Public Square in Willis Way. Create Waterloo, the City of Waterloo's official arts and creative industries team, is hosting this free event for all ages. There will be live performances, as well as an art market and different games around the venue. For more information on this event, check out the Create Waterloo's Facebook page at facebook.com/Create Waterloo. Switching to fourth gear, racing fans, this next story is for you. K1 Speed, a popular indoor go-kart racing operator with over 90 worldwide locations, has finally made its way to Cambridge Mall. I got to speak to K1 Cambridge manager Nicholas Marchand about the newest location and how the track is unlocking untapped potential here in Cambridge. Racers, start your engines because the newest local go-kart facility is here. K1 Speed is a go-kart company which boasts 3 locations in southwestern Ontario, with the track in Toronto, Mississauga, and now Cambridge. Nicholas Marchand, manager of the Cambridge location, spilled the beans on what makes this new location unique compared to the other locations.
Well, the main attraction of this one is definitely the bridge. So that's something that none of the other facilities at K1 Speed Canada had before. So that bridge was not only a challenge to bring inside, but also to implement with the staff. And it needs to be managed differently than perhaps other centers. And for the customer, it's a different attraction as well.
Alongside a new innovative track, K1 Speed Cambridge has a lounge area with a bar, an arcade, and different viewing areas to the track. K1 hosts birthday parties, corporate events, and much more while also having deals throughout the week for their customers. On top of this, they also have a karting academy, glow-in-the-dark, and other fun attractions. Knowing this, Marchand acknowledged the lasting impact the track can have in people's day-to-day lives.
For some people, this is the best day of their month. They are waiting for this for over weeks. So just bringing that happiness for them is definitely something that I'm looking forward to every shift I'm working there.
K1 also hosts racing tournaments and will soon host its very own racing league, structured similar to Formula One in terms of a leaderboard, points for each race, and qualifying sessions before the race. Above all, Marchand's ultimate goal is making sure people can check off another box on their bucket list and have fun while doing so.
This is really the best place to get into either racing, but also it's very accessible for anyone who wants to just experience something, one in a lifetime. And this is for every location. We all have different track, different environment, but overall we all provide the same service. So each location have their advantage, and it's really up to the customer to discover which one they prefer.
For additional information, K1 have their own website and social media pages to check out. I'm Rowen Fisler for CCDTV News. And that just about wraps up all the news we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. You may have seen CCDTV News playing on TVs throughout campus, but that's not the only place you can find us. You can watch our 24/7 broadcast on Roku TV or on our website at ccdtv.ca. You can find past CCDTV News episodes and other original content that we produce, as well as links to all of our social media platforms. If you have a story you think should be heard from the local community or have an idea for some original programming, you can get in touch with us over email at productionservices@conestogac.on.ca. For the rest of the CCDTV team, I'm Rowen Fisler. See you all next time.